My top 5 favorite video games. Number 5. Lollipop Chainsaw. This action-adventure hack-and-slash video game came out on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 in 2012. It is packed full of zombie fighting fun. In Lollipop Chainsaw you play as Juliet Starling, who is voiced by the lovely Tara Strong. Juliet, a high schooler and cheerleader, meets with her boyfriend Nick outside of the school. A zombie outbreak happens, and Juliet has to fight off zombies with her freaking chainsaw. She gets to Nick, but unfortunately, he gets bit by a zombie.
But I wanted you to know. I know I've never said it or anything, but I kind of sort of, love you.
Nick.
What does Juliet do? Well, saws his head from his body, duh. And for the rest of the game, she wears poor Nick's head on her waist, like an accessory. If you like fun gameplay and a whimsical story, give this game a try, that is if you can find a copy. But don't worry, a remake of Lollipop Chainsaw is set to launch sometime this year. Number 4. Luigi's Mansion. This action-adventure game came out in 2001 for the GameCube, and was the second game to feature Luigi as the main character. Luigi wins a contest for a mansion he did not enter. He asks his brother Mario to come with him to see this mansion he has won. Luigi gets to the mansion and sees that his brother is nowhere to be found. On further exploration of the mansion, he discovers that it is all an illusion built by King Boo to trap the brothers in paintings. With the help of a quirky Professor Egad, Luigi gets ghost hunting equipment to aid in his search for Mario. So get your hands on a GameCube or Wii and load up a copy of Luigi's Mansion for some humor and light spooks. At number 3. Harvest Moon 64. Harvest Moon 64 is a farming simulation game that was released for the Nintendo 64 in 1999. Much like Stardew Valley, you play as a young farmer that has just inherited his grandfather's farm after his passing. Your main goal is to restore and maintain the farm. But you can also train and race your horse, go to town festivals, fall in love and get married, have children, and many other side quests for the townsfolk. Dust off your parents' N64 and play the farming sim that paved the way for Stardew Valley. Harvest Moon 64 is not yet available to play on the Switch, but I'm hoping it will be soon. Number 2. Fallout 4. Fallout 4 is an action roleplay game that was released in 2015 for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Windows PC. The game is set like the ones before it, in a post-apocalyptic world. The main city of choice is Boston. The game even uses many landmarks, such as Bunker Hill, Fort Independence, and Old North Bridge. The game takes place in the year 2287, 10 years after the previous game Fallout 3. You, your spouse, and your infant son get to safety in Vault 111 before the bombs fall and the Earth is left in nuclear fallout. The three of you are put in cryogenic stasis. You are woken up sometime after only to find your spouse murdered and your son kidnapped. You go out searching for your missing son, making friends and foes along the way, and watching out for mutated creatures that are trying to harm you. Fallout 4 is a fun play for anyone new or familiar with the Fallout series. And coming in at number 1. The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask. The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask is an action-adventure game that was released in 2000 by Nintendo for the N64. It was completed in 2 years and was the second game in the series to use 3D graphics. The plot of Majora's Mask is that it takes place 2 months after the events of Ocarina of Time. Link ends up in Termina, the parallel world of Hyrule. Link learns that Termina's world is endangered as the moon will fall into the earth in just 3 days. You need to play revolving around a repeating 3-day cycle to keep the moon from falling as you figure out what is causing it. You get various masks that transform Link into different beings and learn several melodies on his ocarina that allow him to control the flow of time or open passages to the 4 temples. This cult classic is available to play on the N64, Nintendo 3DS's remake, or in the N64 section of the Switch. That was my top 5 favorite video games. Tell me what your 5 favorites are in the comments below. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you for watching.